Thursday, October 1st, 2020. Good day, everybody, and welcome back to Coffee Talk. But first, today's news, free of charge. Rachel Florencia confirmed to perform at Coachella 2020. Gil Naim and Maruka Harukama are collaborative for new IP. I'm assuming that's the developers of this game. Coachella organizer reminds parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised. Is that a fucking zombie? Well, let's go. Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh, Neil, you've come very early. Anything I can help you with? There is definitely something you can do. What is it? Can we work here? Excuse me, what? Is it possible for us to work here? What? Why? We have learned something precious since we first arrived here. Communication is very important on Earth, and Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. It blows our minds to learn that you need to mix between verbal and nonverbal communication here. Yes, but I can see that your communication skill has improved an awful lot since you arrived. That is true, but it is not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we have learned, we learned them here. This made us think, instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly. Sounds like a good strategy. That is why we asked for you to allow us to work here. Because you want to interact with our customers? That is correct. I'm not sure about this. Neil, normally if you are applying for a job on Earth, you'd have to go through certain processes before you can get the job, if you can get it at all. Oh, let me think this over if you don't mind, and I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh, no. We're sorry for our spontaneity, but it has to be today. May I know why? Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Thank you. But with one condition. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you'll give the cup to the customer. Understood. There are other things you need to keep in mind. What is that? Dealing with these customers. Some people come here just to chill. They might come here just for a drink, work, or read something. Strongly suggest you let them be, but always be prepared if they want to talk about anything. How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not? That won't be easy, but you'll be able to judge based on their body language. Non-verbal signs? Yes. That will be very hard for us. Indeed. Don't worry. I'll give you a sign. When you should start talking, or when you should stop. Thank you. We will need that so much. Well, that's basically all you need to do here. Do we need a special outfit to do the job? Not really. I'll lend you an apron to keep your suit clean, and to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need more differentiation, but it will make you look more legit for the job. This is very earthly thing to do. It is. Alright then. You ready for this? We are. Okay, let's start the night. Oh my god. Please, tell me we get to play as Neil. Do we get to play as Neil? Or are you just behind the counter with us? Yay! I get to play as Neil! Welcome. Holy wow! What the hell is happening? Good evening, Miss Freya. Hey, Flynt, what's going on here? Well, Neil is working here tonight. And I thought I was the one who brought bad news. I never thought this place would be ground zero for an alien invasion. Ha, it's not that. Neil's just helping out. You never look like someone who needs help. There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it is the other way around. Second, judging from this situation, we are actually the person who is getting help from the barista, not the other way around. What? We have learned some things since we arrived, and we came to a conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn about how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best place to learn. And you just agreed to this? One condition. I make the drinks. Neil will only be here to serve and communicate. Fair trade. What's in it for you then? What? You're helping them here. What do you get in return? Now that you mention it, if there's anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask. Oh, don't mention it. Well, maybe you can be my next story. I can write an article about your work here. Freya, if I still need to write the paper again. What happened? The chief found out. Oh, is that why you didn't come yesterday? Yeah. How'd you find out? You remember my fateful meeting with the higher-up in the elevator? Yes. The same thing happened with my chief. We met each other in the lift. And higher-up mentioned our encounter to her. Chief called me into her office, and things went downhill from there. She realized immediately that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course. Sorry to hear that. What are you gonna do now? Write that goddamn novel, I guess. And after that, hope it sells well. If not, I don't know. We do not understand what is really happening, Miss Freya, but we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the house. Huh? You're allowed to do that? We will pay for the drink. No, it's okay. It's on the house. That was a nice thing to do, Neil. That was the best thing to do, according to our senses. See, he's learning already. It was. So what do you want to drink, Miss Freya? Your favorite. Our favorite? Anything. I trust you with the decision. Well, here's the thing. I know what you like, so don't try that shit on me. I know exactly what you want. It was his hand. Here is your drink, especially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop. Well, who else is gonna brew it? Thank you so much for this. I always wondered why your place only served hot drinks, but today I might have an idea why. How far along are you with the novel? I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Now that I really don't need to care about other deadlines, if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity in my blood, sounds pretty doable, even without the caffeine infusion. Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies, about all the races, and we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. I'm sorry, Neil. I'm not really in the mood for this sort of conversation. It was just Neil. Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee. Oh. We are glad to hear that then. That was figure of speech, Neil. Ah, we have heard about that term. It is still very hard to understand your language. It will always be hard. Languages will keep on changing. Understood. Something fell under the counter. At least we are now here to learn the basics of how Earthlings are communicating. Miss Freya, if we may ask. Ask away. How fast do you write? Not fast enough, apparently. But do you have numbers? Numbers? How many words you produce per day? I don't think I have the exact number, but full time, probably write between about 3,000 and 5,000 words a day. That's a lot. That's raw. After that, I still need to edit it. I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote. According to our research, standard number of words for the thing you need to write is between 50 and 100,000. That's right. But for this draft, I don't need to write that much. That is pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write? Let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words? Pretty big for a pitch draft. Well, it's Gra Media, the biggest publisher around. If we could count based on number of words, it seems you will be able to achieve your target easily. I wish. Writing isn't only about number of words, Neil. It requires things outside the mere word count. If we only judged writers by their ability to write a large number of words, then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. That is pretty hard to understand. But we learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter, even for Earthlings. Yep, Earthlings seem to have fascination for things which are hard to understand, from languages to arts. Right again. But you're not that wrong about writing, you know. Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there. So it is still a valid perimeter? Definitely. Cool. That didn't sound at all like you, Neil. I guess you really are learning something on Earth. Oh, another guest. Good evening, Miss Myrtle. I won't even ask. Except for one thing. Who makes the drinks? I'm the one responsible for that. Good. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. Alright. A Jean Trubruc. Your order's ready. Not bad. Thanks. You are welcome. What brings you here today, Miss Myrtle? Psst, Neil. Some people come to the coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed. Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visits here. Actually, I'm not here to just sit without being disturbed. Huh? Pardon us. I was just training Neil on how to talk with customers. I can see that. Still trying to get laid? Oh. No, we are not. We are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other. Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. One suggestion, if you want to blend in with us, stop using such formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening the way we listen, which essentially is not really listening at all. That would be very difficult to achieve, but we will try, step by step. One small step for you, will be one giant leap for your kind. That was nicely said, Miss Freya. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you are not here for your usual activities, are you here for someone then? Yeah. Oh, is it Aqua? Uh-huh. What's the occasion? No special occasion. Just... Oh, there she is. I'm sorry. I'm late. I was supposed to leave early, but... What is this? What is happening here? I already told the barista to call the cops when he's... Wait, what? I already told the barista to call the cops when he's... that he was going to breed here. Where is Flynt? Miss Aqua, please relax. I'm here. Oh, you're safe. Yes, everything is fine. Okay, please let me take a breath. Here, please drink this water. Yeah, I think I'll make Neil start talking more human. Feeling better now? Yeah. Sorry. It is alright, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been surprised to see me here. What are you doing here anyway? We are starting to think that we might need to make a recording for the answer to this question. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. No problem, Miss Aqua. It is time for our break anyway. So, here's the deal. Hey, that's really interesting. Very nice of you to do this, Flynt. It's nothing really. But do you really think one day is enough to learn everything? Definitely not. But we do not want to disturb this place's business for any longer. As if this place cares about business. Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start, but we cannot limit ourselves to just this place. What do you want to do after this? Coach. Oh, for fuck's sake. Coachella. What? What are you going to do at Coachella? According to our research, there are many breedings happening to... That is why we decided that the event will be our next target. Well, you're not wrong. But didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love? Yes, we noticed that. But we also noticed that we need to know more about Earthlings, including the breeding manners. That is why we will study in Coachella. After that, we will be ready to bleed. To breed with so many female Earthlings. I shouldn't say this, but hell, that sounds like the best plan you've had since you've got here. We know. We also surprised ourselves. But please, Miss Freya, let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. So our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What are you two doing together? It's nothing, we're just friends, you know. We wanted to hang out and talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember? Oh, yes, that's it. I don't have that much experience in game development, you see. I thought your research was in computer graphics. Yes, but I've never made a game from scratch before. I've always a bystander. So I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Today I wanted to thank her directly, but she arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink. Never mind that. I'd refuse it anyway. But, wait. If you want to thank her directly, does it mean you're done with the game? Excuse me, Miss Freya. Should be your, not your. Oh, so you are correcting my grammar now, huh? It was a slip of the tongue, okay? I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh! Wait, is that possible to say your and your differently in, like, just speaking? Oh, that's interesting. How did you even pick up on that anyway? It's not like what I'm saying is written down anywhere. We just know. Winky face. Now, back to you, Aqua. So, you're done with your game. There's quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix, but players can enjoy the experience from start to finish. What kind of feedback do you give your people? That depends on the game, but in Aqua's case, most of my advice was about the pacing, control, UI, UX. Must be fun to have finishing work on your creation. It surely removes some of the weight off my chest. Just replace it with another weight. You mean there's still more to come after you're done? I'm not done with my book. I just lost my job. If I can't finish this draft on time, I'm done. And even after all that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more done, doubly done. Sorry to hear that, Freya. But please, be more confident. I'm even starting to doubt myself. I read some of your short stories, you know. After our first meeting, I subscribed to the Evening Whispers app. I read some of the stuff you wrote. Really good, you know. Some of them are even better than others. But it's still an enjoyable experience to read. So I'm excited to check out your book once it's done. Oh, you're too kind, Aqua. What are you going through? Is it more or less the same what Muriel's going through? So I'm pretty sure you'll both be fine. Ugh. You don't have to talk about it in front of other people. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just that staring is caring, you know. Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people. I'm really sorry. I know I said thanks already, right? But you put so much emphasis on share. It's sarcasm, I know. Aqua, I'm sorry if I sounded that way, but yeah, I'm getting what you're dealing with. Though it's a bit different for me. What's your problem? Burnout. I've been working on something for 2 years straight, but no one outside the office knows about it, and those who do don't seem to appreciate it at all. I thought Full Metal Conflict had a new game every 2 years. Is that Call of Duty? Yes. I don't really work on them. Not directly. So what do you work on? Secret project. I'll tell you everything. I'll tell you under free NDA, right? Alright, I'm not with the paper anymore. Anyway. I'm part of a special team. We're tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP, or worst case, another FMC game in a different genre. Isn't that a dream job for some people? That's what I thought, at first. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer, but you can't publish anything you write. For years. That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all. My team has been making pitches, dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. Out of all those countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping. And so far, none of the prototypes have been approved. Ouch. There are only 7 of us on the team. The 7 samurai, that's what they said. So you haven't released anything for the last 2 years? Sometimes our team works to support others when they're going through a crunch cycle. They need to hit an almost impossible target. We jump in. No wonder your folks consider the 7 samurai. I guess, yeah. By the way, Myrtle, I just realized. What? Usually developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right? More or less, yeah. When was the last time you had a vacation? Yeah, before I joined this company, I guess. That's like 4 years ago. Uh-huh. Dude, no wonder you're burned out. Oh, she's determined. Yes, that's why. You need a vacation. I can't just take one. You can. In fact, you will do it tomorrow. But tomorrow is... I'm not done yet. You will take tomorrow, the day after, and the day after off. But where should I go? Don't worry, I'll take care of that. You will? I'm going with you for this long weekend vacation. What about Max West? That's not this weekend. Forget about it for now. Hey, okay. I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? It's still a long weekend getaway, right? Alright. Oh, I'm so excited. Wow, Aqua, you look like a different person. Really? I'm sorry. Don't be. Okay, it's settled then. I need to go home now. Prepare for our getaway. I'll come with you. To my apartment? No, we'll walk together to the bus stop, just like last time. Oh. Okay then. Everyone, see you next week, okay? Have fun. Take care out there. May you find joy during your vacation. Okay, see you folks later. Vacation, huh? You definitely need one, Freya. I know, but not now. I've got to finish this draft first. As we have said before, you can do it, Miss Freya. Thanks, Neil. Anyway, are you gonna close anytime soon? It depends. Why? I'm in the mood for some writing. Then please take your time. You sure? Do you want another drink to be going with? Still in the house. I definitely won't say no. Today's part has been brought to you by dark chocolate, a warm and calming darkness. Dark chocolate. With that, I'm going to end it here. Thank you for watching. Remember to have a good day. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.